Hello, 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 and welcome back to another video. This week I'm playing with my new toy. I'm really excited about it. I got a 3D printer like a cool kid, and I'm printing an Among Us figure from that weird mobile game that everybody's playing that I've never played, but that's okay, I'm still cool. And while you watch this speed print, enjoy, and I'll see you after that for a paint job of the figure. First step, set all the pieces out, make sure they line up one by one, get my equipment. I got my blackest black and this terrible, horrible trash from the dollar store. Worst paint I've ever used, ever, and I regret it. I fix my problem later and use a little bit of a pearlescent paint, which I was going to use on the bone on the inside anyways, but I had to mix it with the purple paint just to save the paint job. But you'll see that when I get to it. So, again, while I'm setting out all of this paint, I have not played Among Us. I know the memes, but I don't know what the game is. Alright, now that all my stuff's set out, get my gloves on, here we go. This is the visor, and for the visor of it, I'm going to use that mirror paint from Stuart Semple, but for the outer rim, the rubber part that encases the visor, I'm using the blackest black because it's matte and it makes the silver stand out more, and it makes the color pop. Oh dear lord, that is streakier than Kelly Clarkson's hair in the year 2000. It's horrible. I hated it. The first layer looked terrible, so I did have to let that dry and go in for multiple coats. For now, I'll just move on to guts. The mirror paint for the visor, and it goes on so smooth. It's so pretty and so satisfying. I wish my camera was a little bit better so that it could pick up the detail and quality of this. Ooh, it's so shiny, so shiny. Okay, so I tried to paint the body more. I did 4 coats of it, and I'm drying each layer with my heat gun, and then I realized I hate it as it's fully dried and dark. It's just so bland that I mix it with the pearlescent and do one more coat, and this is much more the purple that I wanted. It's bright, it's shiny, it's lilac-y in color, I guess, and a few coats later, it's perfect. I absolutely loved it. It's finally done. I paint the insides black, and it goes on so smooth. I love it. And for this, I'm using my favorite glue, Zap-A-Gap. Unfortunately, though, the bottle always glues itself shut and I have to use pliers to get it open. Once I do struggle with those pliers and get this open, I go ahead and put one little layer on and the visor is complete. Thank you for coming. No, just kidding. But it's perfect, and for some reason I'm just really obsessed with how the visor looks with the mirror paint and the matte black. It works really great. And then we have it put all together. I will say the inside didn't turn out as great as I would have wanted it to, but the printed item, the 3D printed file has something wrong with the insert that allows the pieces to click together. So you can see there's a separation on the product and it doesn't, you know, it's not very smooth on the inside. So that's something that I'll want to work on in the future, but for the most part I really like making these, and I have a few printed out for my friends because they want one. But if you like this video and if you have ideas of other things that I can 3D print and sculpt onto and paint, leave the comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.